So I figured I would make a new video. This one is on my horrible cycle of self-defeatism. I just can't let myself be happy. I don't know why. It's been that way since I could really remember, which it's terrible when you think about it. There's always been something there that just grips me and pulls me away whenever I start to become happy. And well, the biggest thing for me is food. I don't really drink that much or do any drugs. It's just food. It's constantly on my mind, and yeah, I've been working out a lot and it keeps me in check, but it's horrible because you get home and you're like, okay, I can do this, everything's gonna be fine, the day is going alright, everything's in check, and then I'm alone by myself and just think about how pointless everything is and how pointless I am and how gross I am and all this stuff that isn't true. And in my heart I don't feel it's true, but on the surface it just bubbles and it boils, and then I explode and I just start shoving things in my mouth because I guess it makes me feel, it just numbs you to, everything else around you, and there's not very many things that do that for me. It's just, I guess the only way I know how to self-medicate, and it's been that way for a while, so it's hard to beat those habits. I mean, when I'm around people, I don't overeat, I feel uncomfortable doing that in front of other people, so it helps a lot, but I always have that devil, clawing at my back, and it's just difficult when you feel that way. And then I don't know, it's either that or I just completely isolate myself from people in general. I can't really keep relationships well. I always assume that people don't want to talk to me or I'm being a nuisance, and it makes it really hard for me to develop relationships, unless somebody's already there or they've been there for years. I just feel like they could be doing better things, or like I'm not very interesting, or I've become boring, and so then I'm like, oh, I won't try to talk to them. And I mean, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Logically, it makes no sense, but inside of me, it just clicks, and so I just make these horrible assumptions, and then I shut myself off, and I just can't move. Like, I was watching that Real Housewives of New Jersey, and the one lady's just calling people and yelling at them, and she seems to be enjoying it, but I can't even imagine picking up the phone and trying to confront somebody. I don't know. It's depressing. I just feel like I know too much about myself, maybe, or just I think too much about life in general, and people have the ability to shut that off and to just spend time with other people and not think because they're busy, doing other things, but I just have too much time on my hands, and even when I don't have too much time on my hands, I just think and find some way to think some more, and it's definitely a curse to be an introvert, especially an introvert who binge eats. There's no way out, I don't really know, but yeah, I figured I'd put that out there because it's been bothering me a lot lately, and kind of sucks because I've been going to the gym so much and working really hard, and then I get home and I'm just, yeah, I don't know. I guess I have no one to blame but myself, of course, but it's just insane how something can grasp you that strongly and just force your just nerves to just work against you in your mind, and I don't know. It definitely makes you wonder, how things are for other people with, other things. I mean, we're all addicted to something. I wish mine was a little more productive, like exercise or sports, music. I don't know. It just kind of keeps me away from a lot of other things that I could be doing productively. And I mean, there's so many things I want to learn and do, and I have to really force myself unless I'm at school where the environment is more structured. But when I'm at home, my mind just kind of turns into mush, and then I can't really concentrate on anything, and all I'm thinking about is food, and it's horrible. So, yeah, that's my